one bit. So what happened? The backdrop of the argument is essentially Chris Broussard had written off the Denver Nuggets. And he was amongst the people that said there's nothing that the Denver Nuggets can do right now to be able to regain control of the series. So when they were talking, Rob Parker then starts to call out Chris Broussard for writing them off. And in the midst of that, he goes, this is what you always do. And this is why you're always wrong when you come up here with these takes. And I was like, woo, okay, Rob. So what we want to do is we want to play this exchange for you guys. I want you guys to get your popcorn because it was very, very entertaining. And then we're going to come back and react to the comments. Take a listen to these gentlemen here.
I'm excited about it.
All right. I'm going to say this. I'm not patting myself on the back, but I'm just saying, I did say don't count these guys out, even when they were down 0-2, Chris. And this was my point when we talked on Friday. Because I know you and Antonio were talking about there are no adjustments to be made. What adjustments? What could... And my biggest argument was they can play better because the way they played in the first two games is different from playing well and losing those two games. Then I would look at it and go, dude, they got no shot.
But there's a reason teams play.
No, but I'm just saying,
don't play well.
But people can play better.
The other team can make them play bad.
Okay, but I didn't believe they were done because I didn't see the best of those guys yet. Jamal Murray was, shooting like 22% at one point or something?
He's been shooting like that throughout the whole postseason.
Yeah, but at that point where they were after those first two games.
Late shots, but he hasn't really been hot
the
entire playoff.
But there were a lot of people, and Antonio and who else? Ephraim. You sounded more like it was going to be a sweep. I mean, I know you said it was over. The series was over.
You can't put a sweep.
Did you say it was a series was over? You did say that.
I thought it was over. I still think the Timberwolves are going to win. I'm not backing down from my pick.
No, I'm not saying
I got the Timberwolves winning.
Right, but when you say the series is over, that doesn't sound like somebody who has a 7-game series. When you say the series is over,
I thought after 2 that they were in control. Minnesota was in control.
You didn't say control. The series was over was your word. Do we have a hot take?
That's fine. That's fine. You gonna pat yourself on the back?
Yeah, I am.
Give me some reasoning then, other than they could play better.
Because that was
you gonna get up here and gloat like you saw something. What'd you see?
I knew that
they could play better?
Yes.
That they can hit shots?
No, that they could
How you gloating when that's all you got?
They could
hit
play
shots
better, Chris.
Jokic is too good.
No, you
Murray is too good. Give me something.
They can't. Let me tell you, they're smothered defensively. They can't do anything. I don't know. What adjustments can they make? I don't see it because they're more athletic and they don't look that good. And the Joker's this and the Joker's that.
The Joker's what? No, the Joker's what?
And my point
What did I say about the Joker?
My point totally.
What did I say about the Joker?
Totally,
you just sitting
Chris,
here.
My point totally. Anybody who listened to this show knows that you had them dead and buried after 2 games. You miscalculated. You misread the room. You misread the room on a championship team. You misread the room. You became a prisoner of the moment, which is the worst when it comes to being an analysis, trying to analyze.
You don't even mention the word analysis because you can't analyze nothing.
You can't
do
it.
Your analysis
you're wrong
is
all the time. Wemby's the defensive player of the year. Luka's the MVP. Chris, you're wrong every day here, every day. And you were dead wrong on this. You had them dead and buried. And guess what? Now you're saying they're alive and have control of the series. How did that happen since Friday?
Because I'm an objective analyst.
No.
If I'm wrong, hold on. I listen to your garbage. If I'm wrong, I'll admit I'm wrong. But you gonna sit here had no reason to they can play better.
You a reason.
No.
You don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear my reason.
Go ahead. Are you gonna let me talk or not?
You can talk.
Well, then be quiet while I
don't
talk.
have to be quiet. Just talk.
Well, no, I'm not going to sit here and let you interrupt me every 5 seconds.
Just talk, Chris Broussard.
Then be quiet.
I don't need to be quiet. Go ahead and talk. I'll stop talking when you talk.
All right. First of all, if you're going to accuse me of being wrong, know what you're talking about. You're wrong. You said Wemby was the defensive player of the year. I never said that. I said he's my vote for defensive player of the year. Hold on. I never said he was going to win it. In fact, I said he wasn't going to win it. But that's not going to affect My vote. Secondly, MVP? I said Jokic is going to win it, but my MVP vote is Luka. So how is that wrong? I wasn't predicting Luka was going to win it or Wemby was going to win it. So I give reasoning, and I made my picks for what I saw. It doesn't mean I was wrong.
You
it's
were
opinion.
wrong.
No,
you
it's
were wrong.
I didn't. Did I say Luka was going to win
You were
MVP?
wrong, brother Chris.
Did I say? You don't understand how
yes,
voting works.
I do.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Chris Broussard was tight. He was very, very tight. And it's understandable because no one wants to be wrong. But there's something that happens a lot in sports, and it's been happening, especially a lot over the last 5 to 10 years. And it's something that Skip Bayless kind of coined the phrase for, which is the prisoner of the moment syndrome. We have a lot of scenario instances where people get into this prisoner of the moment thing. They will see something. Somebody will have a great game, a great 2-3 games. It'll be a great year. And all of a sudden, they're ready to jump out the window. It happens all the damn time.